Hello, hi everyone. It is Tokes here from Wateredseed. Welcome to our YouTube channel. Yay! Well, I've got a guest with me today, and I'm going to let her introduce herself. Or perhaps she can introduce herself now. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi. I'm Milana. I'm 22 years old, and I'm Tokes' friend.
Absolutely. I've known Milana for a long time. It's been a couple of years. We met in Northampton, and we've kind of stayed in contact ever since. So today's conversation is around three topics, three questions, and Milana and I discussed this conversation, and she came up with some of the questions and we discussed it. So I guess the first question before we even go into the video is, why did you choose this question? So the first question that you're watching today is, what should young girls prioritize whilst growing up? So why did you choose this question?
So I think the main reason why I decided that it's important to talk about this is because I was 12 years old when I moved to this country, and I didn't speak English, and I was completely new to the whole system. And from day one, my dad told me that he is going to work and that's his job, but my job is to go to school and get education, basically. That was my priority. And it's been 10 years now that I've been in this country, and I have seen how much I've grown. Absolutely. And what I've achieved. Absolutely. And I'm not saying that I've reached the point where I want to be, but I do think that some of my experiences can be shared with you guys.
Absolutely.
And you can learn that if I could start from zero, and now I'm in university, I'm studying for my master's, then all of you guys can achieve what you want.
Absolutely.
As well.
But I think also it starts from that priority at that young age, is teaching our daughters what they need to prioritize on. And it isn't about social media. Yes, social media is good for fun, but the priority really lays on your purpose and the things that you can do, that you can make to make yourself better. Again, I always say it doesn't have to be academic. You can be good at things that have nothing to do with, math, English. As your parents, we want you to be good at school as well, absolutely. But I think we should also think outside the box. There's so many things that our kids can be good at, but we need to teach them how to prioritize. We need to say it, and the hope is that by watching this video and by saying it, by your parents saying it, and by us and you watching us say it, it kind of sinks in to the fact that this really are the important things in life. Now, this video is in 3 parts. Today's video is part 1, because we didn't really want to make this too long. So we really hope that you enjoy this. The first question, I'm going to repeat again, is what do you think young girls should prioritize growing up? Again, you can get pen and paper, sit with your daughter, and you can discuss this conversation together while you watch this video. So we hope you enjoy it. Right? Enjoy. Okay.
Do you prioritise when growing up? If I could do it all again, I would definitely spend more time with my family, especially with my siblings. I have a little brother and sister, and now I've moved out, I hardly ever see either of them, and that's quite sad for me. I don't really have that many memories with them because I was always like a friendship person, and I definitely let my friendships take over. And now the people who I was friends with as a teenager, I don't even talk to them anymore. I've been friends with hundreds of girls, and when you're an adult, you don't have that many proper good friends. Be kind to your family and your parents, and don't do that teenage girl thing where you have a go at your mum all the time, because it's not very nice and you regret it as a grown-up. Make sure that you get what you want out of your school time, because you have to be in school anyway. It's the law. You have to go there every day, so you might as well get what you want out of it.
Younger, I was maybe worried a bit too much about popularity and having too many friends, and it's good to have friends. It's good to have a good group of people around you who you can trust, you can talk to about things that are bothering you, who you can have fun with. What I would say is try not to get too caught up about popularity and being friends with everyone. It's not the most important thing.
Do you prioritise when you're growing up? I think the most important thing is self-development. You shouldn't be afraid of trying different hobbies or different things or different activities. You might think you want to learn how to play an instrument or learn how to draw or do a certain sport. I think when you're growing up, this is the time that you should try all different things. And also, you should enjoy being young. You should enjoy being a child and living with your parents. You shouldn't rush to be an adult. Don't rush to grow up, because for most of your life you will be an adult. So now is the time to enjoy your childhood and your teenage years.
Prioritize growing up, and I definitely think something I should prioritize growing up would have been, like, for me personally, it would have been, I shouldn't have been so focused on getting people to like me, and I should have prioritized like my own happiness and not doing things for the sake of other people, including my family, including my friends, and just prioritizing myself, basically prioritizing my own interests, the things I was good at, and just focusing more on who I am as a person and learning to be better at the things that I want to accomplish.
Seed viewers, so the first question I've been asked is, what should you have prioritized growing up as a young girl? I think I would say three things: self-love, self-discipline, that's it. Self-love, self-discipline, and self-control. Self-love being the most important one. I wish that I really prioritized like getting to know myself instead of getting to know YouTube and Instagram and boys and stuff like that. I really wish I got to know myself a lot earlier, because now I'm really truly getting to know myself now at the age of 20. So that will be the first one.
So the first one was, what should you prioritise when you're growing up? And I would strongly suggest you pick up as many extracurriculum activities as possible. So any sports, any like arts, choir, anything that you're interested in, because then you'll have a taste of different types of activities and hobbies, and sometimes you can carry them on until you're older. So my one was dancing, so I picked that up when I was really young and I still do it now, and it's just a great way to exercise and have fun at the same time.
Looking back, I wish that I would prioritise learning new skills that are non-academic, because as you grow up you don't really have the time to learn anything new because you're more focused on your studies.
So the question, what should you prioritise when growing up? There's loads of different answers to this, and there's loads of different things that a lot of people are going to say to you. Obviously, people are going to say you should prioritise school and doing good in school. A lot of people are going to say that, your teachers are going to say that, your parents are going to say that, and that's important too. You should be doing well at school, or trying your best at school, should I say. But one thing that I'll say that you should prioritise growing up is finding something that you enjoy. Something that you can do for hours on end and it doesn't feel like work. Something that's fun and it's enjoyable and you love it. Do that, your older self will thank you so much for it.
Prioritise when you're growing up. Well, in my opinion, I think it's really important to prioritise like learning how to have a balance. So like learning how to manage your time so that you can like focus on your schoolwork and like the things that you need to do, and also find the time to have loads of fun and experience things and like have fun, make friends and do your hobbies, and just do the things that you enjoy and sort of just learning how to manage being able to do that, as well as finding the time to work really hard.
Do you prioritize when growing up? I think growing up, it's really important to prioritize things that you actually love to do. So if you can find like an activity that you really enjoy, and do it with people that you really love and get along with, I think that's really important. And I just think it's super important to prioritize people that you care about as well. So that can be friends, family, people that you consider family.